Best story missions in GTA 5. Hello and welcome back to GTA Robot. GTA 5 has one of the best stories in the GTA series. While the online mode in GTA 5 has kept players busy, the story mode is perhaps the best among all GTA games. In this video, we'll take a look at the best story missions in the game. Stay tuned. Michael and Franklin meet for the first time in Complications. Most of the early missions of the game revolve around Franklin repoing cars for his boss, Simeon Yetarian. These missions ask the players to sneak into a fancy house and drive a yellow SUV out of the garage and back to the dealership. Part of the way though, however, Michael awakes from the back of the seats and point a gun at Franklin, telling him to drive the car into the dealership. It's a fun stealth mission which leads to cutting ties with an annoying boss. The players even get to beat up Simeon as Michael. You're thus getting emotionally connected to the game right from the start. Marriage counseling saw Michael and Franklin literally pull down a house. This mission starts out with Michael finding his wife cheating on him with a tennis coach. The mission involves him and Franklin chasing the tennis coach to a house on the side of the cliff. The insane aspect of this mission is that Michael literally destroys the house by hooking the foundations and pulling it down. This leads to a chase where Franklin needs to avoid gangs that are shooting at them. Michael and Franklin learn later that they destroyed the house of cartel leader Martin Madrazo Mistress, which sets off a whole new chain of events. You can land a plane inside another plane in minor turbulence. There are quite a few flying missions available in GTA 5, especially if players buy the Mackenzie Field hangar to run smuggling missions. These are all possible due to Trevor Phillips' experience as a pilot, though he was discharged from the army before receiving his license. Minor Turbulence sees Trevor flying a small jet to intercept a large Merryweather cargo plane while also avoiding radar. Not only you get to land a plane inside of another plane, but you can also ride a jeep out of the crashing plane Fast and Furious style, further elevating the solo mission. You probably enjoyed playing that missions, we believe. Trevor goes to war with the O'Neill's brothers in the Crystal Maze. Through the first few missions with Trevor, it's easy to see how he's a lot more impulsive and has a lot more people after him than Franklin and Michael. This is seen in the Crystal Maze as he goes after the O'Neill's brothers. After the family steals Trevor business, he decides that he's going to take out every last one of them. This is a typical shootout mission where players must kill all the targets after them. The cherry on the top though is being able to blow up their house at the very end in a dramatic fashion. Best revenge ever. I Fought the Law features high-speed races and hilarious fake cops. Franklin's special driving ability comes in handy during the I Fought the Law missions, as the players are forced to race a couple of supercars that have been targeted by Devin Weston, one of GTA 5 main antagonists. However, the players also get the chance to play as Michael and Trevor, who are hilariously posing as a fake motorcycle cops in order to pull over the speeding supercars. Both angles to the missions offer different ways to enjoy the three main characters while taking part in a high-speed chase on the freeway that is instantly memorable. Three's Company is the first mission that unites all three protagonists. This is the first mission that involves all three playable characters in the main storyline. The mission is to help the FIB steal Ferdinand Karimov, an individual the FIB presumed was dead but turns out is alive and is interrogated by the IAA. This mission is a blast because each character serves a different role in the missions and the players get to experience each one of them. Trevor flies the helicopter while Michael rappels down to kidnap Karimov. Meanwhile, Franklin is on standby for backup with a sniper rifle. The Big Score features both stealthy and high-action options. Michael and Trevor have always dreamed of pulling off the big one, robbing the Union Depository. Along with Franklin, they get to execute the job. There are two drastically different approaches. One involves being subtle, posing as individuals who are in charge of driving around the gold bars and pretending just to be doing another load. Then, there is the obvious, which involves a fake holdup on the front of the Union Depository while a drill underground breaks through the walls and grabs the gold. The heist is stealthy at first but becomes high actions as the police find out what's happening. If the players are successful, they are set for life. The third way is the best way to finish off the campaign. The best thing about GTA 5 is that players have a choice on how they want the game to end, with Franklin being asked to kill either Michael or Trevor, but the best and most canonical choice is picking the third way. The three of them team up to take out many of the adversaries that have tortured them throughout the game. It starts with a shootout with the FIB and Merryweather and ends with each character taking out one person at a time individually. When it's all said and done, they all work together to end the life of one more individual who has been a pain in the butt since he came into their life. All in all, it's a satisfying way for one of the best games of the last decade to end. That brings us to the end of today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching and we will see you in the next video.